Yo, $5.99. That's all you need. All you need to go from 0-2 in tournaments to take home podium finishes. At least that's the controversial stance on the newest DLC character in Smash Bros., Bayonetta. Arguably the best character in the game right now, Bayonetta is known to have substantial rewards for little to no risk in her gameplay. Now join me, TNM Hyperlink, as we look at the Umber Witch in more detail. First, let's look at what makes Bayonetta so good. In theory, she's a character who racks up damage off of reads and punishes, and needs to work hard for her kills. Due to her air and ground mobility, she should have unsafe approaches and should focus on spacing. But in actuality, she has some of the safest approaches in the game thanks to her safe down angle side B and her low landing lag aerials. She doesn't really struggle killing either. One down angle side B at a certain mid or low percent, and that's death. She has high knockback on her aerials, which helps her net kills when she needs them. Not to mention some of her specials can actually gimp characters pretty easily. And if that is not enough, Witch Time alone polarizes matchups. Spacing options that would normally be safe to throw out now are some of the most dangerous mistakes a player can make when playing against Bayonetta. This in turn gives her the control of the match and its pacing. If you think grabbing her is going to be the simple solution, think again. Witch Time doesn't get grabbed on activation. And if she reads your grab, that's a potent up B out of shield that converts into high damage or even sometimes a kill. That's right, a kill, and all she has to do is read a grab. So it's no secret that Bayonetta redefines the meta when she's being used. People are calling for a ban of the character, and even other scenes in different countries are already in the process of banning her. But those who've been in the Smash community for such a long time recognize the polarizing dilemma that we're seeing right now and are no strangers to it, whether they know it or not. Now, I think of a certain player who, in 2006, ran up to 9th place in a NorCal tournament using a technique that he'd become infamous for. That player's name is Wobbles. He put the infinite grab glitch that the Ice Climbers have on the map, a technique now known as wobbling. It was an option that guarantees stocks with one punish, and as soon as it was recognized nationally, talk of banning it was immediate. Wobbling was banned in many tournaments across the nation for a long time, but as soon as a way to combat it and work around it effectively was developed, it was again allowed to be used in many tournaments. Now, I know it sounds like it, but I'm not saying Bayonetta or the Ice Climbers of Smash 4. Bayonetta absolutely has better options than Icy's did in Melee, and in some cases, she's even more polarizing. However, their situations are far too similar to ignore. Ice Climbers had a technique that could end a stock off of a low risk option. Bayonetta has a technique that can end a stock off of a low risk option. The difference is that Ice Climbers had over a decade of matchup experience with over 60 national tournaments before a way to beat it effectively was found. Bayonetta has been in the game for only 60 days and has had only 5 national tournaments, not to mention she's in a game that's being patched continuously. With the best players fighting against Bayonetta, a solution is bound to be found. Bayonetta is a polarizing character who arguably sits on the top of the tier list. But should we be so quick to ban her? Or do we have to let the new meta run its course? Yo, thanks for watching. This was TNM Hyperlink trying to bring you some information on the Bayonetta. Hope I cleared up some things. If you didn't know about Bayonetta, now you do. But anyways, don't forget to go into the comments below. Let me know what you think of Bayonetta. I know the general consensus on her. I just want to see what you guys think of her individually. But anyways, I'm TNM Hyperlink. Peace out. Now the next step to take it even further is for your Z to be set to attack. This is the only staggering thing. If you already grab with extra Y, you'll be fine.